please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Watch out and he scored! And we're live.
And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you all so much for watching here tonight. We've got a really cool night ahead of us as I am going to be opening a bunch of new hockey cards. Right over a little over a week ago now, I got a package in the mail from subscriber and mod, Maddie. You guys see him in the chat all the time. He sent me a package in the mail, and I wasn't exactly sure what it was, but it turns out it's a whole bunch of hockey card packs here, all from the 90s, I believe, but all unopened. Yep, 91, 92, 1990, 1991. They're all unopened yet, so I have no idea what's in these. So we're going to be opening them together here tonight, and we're going to see what we've got as far as the new hockey cards go. So huge shout out to Maddie for sending those to me. Really, really appreciate it. I got them the day after my birthday, so it was pretty much a birthday present. It was awesome. And we're going to open those tonight. We're also going to talk, other, whatever you guys want, other NHL news. Obviously, a lot has happened over the past couple days as far as NHL news goes. And we'll just have a chill stream here and hang out and talk for a while tonight. So really appreciate everyone being here. Brandon's here, Connor, Vernon, thank you guys so much. I just notified the Discord. Yeah, let's get some hype in the chat for Maddie for sure. That was it was really awesome that he sent me those. So hopefully we got some more people starting to trickle in here. I've only been live for a couple minutes, but and hopefully we have a fun night tonight. So you want to, Brandon wants to know how I got kicked out of gym class. That's a pretty funny story. I feel like I told it during the playoffs last year, but there were a lot of people on the channel that definitely, wouldn't remember that, or may not have even been here yet at that point. So, basically the gym class story is we were playing tennis that day out at the tennis courts, and pretty much nobody wants to play tennis, but I, in particular, did not want to play tennis, and there were some other kids in my class that did not want to play tennis. So, and also our gym teacher was an asshole. His name was Ken, and we all hated him. So, basically, when we got out to the tennis courts, we started, just soft tossing the tennis balls up and trying to hit home runs into the woods with the rackets instead of actually playing tennis. We would just absolutely bomb all of these, tennis balls into the woods. And at my school, the tennis courts were right by the road, and then the other side was just deep woods, nothing else around it. So these were just gone, and we hit 4 or 5 of them, just home run swings deep into the woods. And then Ken was just threw me and a couple other kids out and was like, "You don't want to play tennis, just go back in the school." And we just went back in the school and did nothing for the rest of class. So that was pretty much how I got kicked out of gym class, and it was tennis day, and nobody wanted to play tennis. That's for sure. So that's pretty much the gym class story, Brandon, that I was talking about on HGH's stream last night, 2 nights ago, when I can't even keep the days straight. I think it was last night. I got a beer, so I might as well crack it, I guess. It's not Friday, but it's Thursday, close enough. Not that it matters if it's a weeknight or not to me, but we'll have a beer tonight while we wait for some more people to filter in. I messed around with some settings on Streamlabs today, so there's some things I want to try and look at and see if they work properly and stuff. I hope what I just clicked on doesn't ruin the stream. Streamlabs is struggling right now. CPU usage is at 70. Hey, what's going on, HTH? Welcome to the stream. Never mind, I'm just going back. I'll check Streamlabs after. I messed with some settings today, so I wasn't sure, you know, if they were going to work properly or not, and I really can't tell, but I'll check it after. HGH is in the house. Thank you, man, so much for watching. Really appreciate it, as always. Yeah, get some HGH hype for sure, guys. It's awesome. Always awesome to have John in the chat, and for sure, can't wait till we can be can't wait until we can be doing actual games again. That's obviously going to be a lot of fun. Whether or not, I don't know, Brandon. There were reports that Gerard Gallant just straight up did not want the New Jersey job. So whether or not New Jersey actually passed up on Gallant or not, again, I'm not an insider. I don't know for sure. If they did, if they were the ones that passed up on him, that I think is a really bad move on New Jersey's part. But I have heard a lot that that Gallant just straight up didn't want the New Jersey job. So in that case, there's really nothing the Devils could do. If he doesn't want to coach there, they can't force him to coach there. So again, I think I said this in HGH stream last night. I think Gallant is going to Seattle. I at this point, I really think he's going to Seattle. And he's just gonna do the Vegas expansion, coach there, and then coach Seattle and take care of that expansion. So, you know, we'll see. Again, I don't know for sure, but I really think he goes to Seattle at this point. I feel like it's just setting up for that. It's just absolutely setting up for that. I personally can't believe that Vegas even fired him. Like, they were in a top 3 divisional spot when they fired Gerard Gallant. And I know they weren't playing great at the time, but that's such a talented team. I mean, that top 6 is unreal. You've got Fleury in goal. There really was no chance of them falling out of the playoffs, I don't think. They weren't ever going to drop out of the playoffs altogether. I still can't believe Vegas got rid of Gallant, but they did. And, you know, we'll see in the long run how that works out for them and how that works out for Gallant and where he ends up next. I mean, obviously they played pretty well under Peter DeBoer, but I think they're just a good team in general. It's not so much who's coaching them. I think Vegas is just a really good team. But I'm going to give people another couple minutes to get in here. And then probably about 10 to 15 minutes in, we'll start opening the card packs. I've got quite a few here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs here to open tonight. All from Maddie. All came a little over a week ago. And I can't wait to see what's in them. Hey, Rob's here. What's going on, Rob? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, as always. My phone needs to stop going off. Yeah, that's the other thing, MJ. That you bring up a very, very good point there. Unless there were other issues that we don't know about, and that's kind of the big question in all of this. Is on face value, it really made no sense for Vegas to fire Gerard Gallant. But if there were other issues behind the scenes or something going on that we don't know about, then, you know, maybe it did need to happen, or it was the right move. Again, we don't know. You know, you think of Jim Montgomery this year in Dallas, where Dallas was a good team and he got fired all of it, like out of nowhere. And then we found out later that it had to do, you know, there were personal issues going on there and it needed to be done. And that's why it happened, because of something going on behind the scenes. So if it was behind closed doors type stuff, then it absolutely, it absolutely might have been the right move. That's why I try not to say like, this was, you know, without knowing fully what happened, it's hard to judge it. It's hard to say this was a terrible move or this was a great move. When you don't have all the details and you don't know for sure, it's really hard to kind of judge something like that. So that's why, from a hockey standpoint, to me, it doesn't make sense. But if there was something going on behind the scenes, then maybe it was the right thing. And that's why, you know, I don't really want to trash the team for doing it, because I just don't know. I'm not a part of that organization. Yes. Yeah, Montgomery had an alcohol problem that he has since gone and gotten help and seems to be doing pretty well. And certainly wish all the best for Jim Montgomery, but that's why he got fired. Because certainly didn't have to do with the Dallas Stars. I mean, they were a top 3 team in the Central all year long. and you know, they were in good playoff position. So it wasn't that it wasn't a hockey related thing. It was something outside of hockey that got him fired. Hey Sal, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. THG's popping in as well. What's going on? Thank you guys all so much for thank you so much for having me on. Really, really appreciate it as always. All you guys watching, it's great to have you here. And yeah, I think we're about 10. We're a little over 10 minutes into the stream for sure. So I think we're gonna start looking at some cards here. So I'm doing pretty well, THG. How are you, man? We've got some 1991 packs here. We've got a couple of 1990 packs here. A 91-92 pack from O-Pee-Chee, which still might have the bubble gum in it. I swear to God, I think this one might have the bubble gum in it. Oh, Nodies didn't go out until now. There's a surprise. I did drop it in the Discord, but I feel like the Discord definitely doesn't get as many people in here as notifications do. So I'm glad the notifications went out at all, at least. That's always good. And a couple more 91-92 sets here. So I'm ready to get going if you guys are. First one here has... let's see, Score 1991, 15 cards in it, and I'm going to try and open these carefully so I can put the cards back in the original package when I'm done. But I'm excited to see what we have here, and of course, this one's not going to want to open. So for those of you that weren't here, all of these cards came from Maddie, who is a subscriber and mod on this channel. He's not able to watch tonight. He Snapchatted me. He has a baseball game tonight, but he sent me all of these cards. They got to my house the day after we got that. This package is done. Never mind. But they got to my house 3 days or a day after my birthday, and so it was basically a birthday present from Maddie, and I really, really appreciate it. So huge shout out to him. And they're all unopened, so we're gonna see what we got here. So. Let's see. Wow, right off the bat, Mark Recchi, Pittsburgh Penguins. So this is 91, right? I'm pretty sure this is 1991. So Mark Recchi, Pittsburgh Penguins here right off the bat. That's really cool. Yeah, Brandon, I would do that. I'll deadass do that. If we hit 1.5K tonight, which we need like 40 more subs, I absolutely would eat. I would chew the gum. No cap. I would chew the gum if we get 40 subs during this stream. Absolutely. But there's Mark Recchi. Here we go. Darren Turcotte, New York Rangers. So pretty cool one there. He had a 26 goal, 67 point season in 1990-91 with the Rangers. I doubt it has any flavor, THG. I highly doubt it. It's probably at this point strictly just old. It probably tastes like an attic, most likely. Dave Poulin with the Boston Bruins. Here we go. Bruins card. Pretty cool. Yes, Alex Turcotte's dad. There we go. We got Dave Poulin in a Bruins uniform. Hey, one of my all-time favorite goalies. I think you can guess why. Ron Hextall here with the Philadelphia Flyers, of course. I probably understand why Hextall is one of my all-time favorites, without a doubt. Doug Bodger with the Buffalo Sabres. Here's an interesting card. He was a defenseman here for the Sabres in 91. So that's cool. Hey, here we go. Crunch Crew card. That means big hitter, obviously. Scott Stevens here with the St. Louis Blues. So this is early career Scott Stevens here with St. Louis. One of the league's most ferocious hitters. Oh yeah, I'm a big Billy Smith fan as well, of course, THG. Those guys always made it interesting in net. You never knew if they were going to make a save or if they were going to punch you in the face. Oh, this is sick. This is sick. All rookie team Jaromir Jagr, Pittsburgh. That's a sick card right here. Jaromir Jagr, all-rookie team with the Pittsburgh Penguins in 90-91. Obviously, has gone on to be one of the greatest players in NHL history. Another New York Rangers card here, Ray Shepherd. Ray Shepherd here with the Rangers. Let's see, 24 goals and 23 assists in 1990-91 in 59 games. So, 20-goal scorer. Jesus, Brandon, that's wild. Yeah. It was always interesting going Scott Stevens in gym class. You usually get in trouble for that. Kerry Wilson with the Calgary Flames here. So, pretty low-scoring center here for the Flames. Only had a 29-point season. Wait, what is Rob saying? The sameness is catalyst to insanity. The self is destructing and tired. The blank is getting wider, and the thought is getting darker. The logic is... I don't even know. Rob, what are you talking about, bro? I'm confused right now. Hey, Grayson, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Really means a lot. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, wow, a top prospect card here. Trevor Kidd with the Calgary Flames. Wow, Trevor Kidd here with the Calgary Flames. Drafted 11th overall in 1990. And it's a top prospect card. Another top prospect card here. Patrick LeBeau with the Montreal Canadiens. Drafted 167th overall in 1989. I don't know how someone... I'm not sure how someone drafted 167th overall ends up being a top prospect, but yeah, some of these guys are not well-known players. THG, they did not actually go on to have great careers. Trevor Kidd was one of those goaltenders drafted high that never panned out. Wow, here we go. This is cool. Peter Nedved with the Vancouver Canucks. So Peter Nedved here with Vancouver. He obviously had a very long, very successful NHL career. Drafted 2nd overall in 1990. And in his first season, he had 16 points. Obviously not huge production there in his first season, but he went on to have a very long and successful NHL career. He was in the league for quite a while. Wow, here we go. This is a name that I only remember from watching old like hockey videos and like Don Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em Hockey and stuff. Not that this guy was a Rock'em Sock'em player or anything. I just remember the name. Sylvain Cote. Sylvain Cote here with the Hartford Whalers. Also, look at those Whalers jerseys, everybody. They're one of the, just so good. So good. Whalers jerseys are incredible, of course. Keith Acton, pretty well-known player here with the Philadelphia Flyers. Acton had a long NHL career for sure. So there's Keith Acton. And, whoa, here we go. This one's classic. Randy Carlyle. Randy Carlyle with the Winnipeg Jets, captain of the team. He was a longtime defenseman and obviously has gone on to be a coach in the NHL for a very long time. But that's really, really cool right there. Randy Carlyle with the Winnipeg Jets, the original Winnipeg Jets. So there we go. So there's the first pack from 1991. And now we'll do the second pack from 1991. Hey, it's all good, Grayson. You just, the more you watch hockey and the more you follow it, the more you'll learn and the better you'll understand it. So that's great. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it, as always. Great to have you on. Remember, guys, to hit that like button if you haven't already, and to hit that subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. I'm trying to get this one open. These are not opening easily, so I'm pretty much destroying the packaging here, but That's all right. Let's see what we got here in this second score 1991 pack. So let's see. Wow, all right. Steve Casper with the Los Angeles Kings right off the bat. So Steve Casper here with LA. That's cool. Gary Shuchuk with the Detroit Red Wings top prospect card again. Another top prospect card here. Come on, this camera's struggling with the focusing here. I'm trying to show you guys the best I can, but let's see. He was 22nd overall in 1988. 1988 supplemental draft. Okay. I assume that's what sup means. But he was a top prospect for the Red Wings, another guy that apparently did not work out as planned. Here we go. This is a great one. This is a great one. Dominik Hasek. Dominik Hasek as a prospect, though. Prospect card. 11th overall. Wait, what? He was taken 11th overall by the Chicago Blackhawks. Wow, that's really cool to have a prospect Dominik Hasek card here. Gord Murphy, here we go, pretty well-known player here with the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's see, yeah, he was taken 10th overall, 189th overall in 1985, and Gord Murphy actually went on to have a pretty good NHL career. Yeah, that Hasek card's cool. Gord Murphy, that's a really good one right there. Another great one, Ron Francis. Ron Francis here with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Obviously, that's really, really cool. Ron Francis was a great player. Played for the Penguins. He played for the Whalers. He played for Carolina. Really, really good player. Here we go. Another awesome one. Another team with awesome jerseys. The Minnesota North Stars. And this is Neil Broughton. He was definitely a very very well-known player back in the day. Really, really good. Yeah, Blackhawks once had Hasek and Belfour as their goalies, and they got rid of both of them. That's pretty funny when you go back and think about it. They got rid of both of them. But Neil Broughton there with the North Stars. Another Penguins card here. Scott Young, not as well known of a player, but Scott Young with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, I believe we did, Brandon. I think we did pull him last card stream as well. Hey, Toronto Maple Leafs, Vincent Damphousse. Pretty solid player back in the day for sure. Not even solid. He was a really good player. Yeah, 73 points in 79 games in 1991. So, really, really good player there. Longtime NHL player. Very good. Ooh, another nice one. Adam Graves. Really young Adam Graves, too, with the Edmonton Oilers here. So this is pre-New York Rangers Adam Graves. And, he went on to become a very, very good player in the NHL, obviously. Quebec Nordiques, Alexei Gusarov. Here we go. Alexei Gusarov with the Quebec Nordiques. Another top prospect card. He was a defenseman. Left shot D-man. Drafted in the 11th, or their 11th choice. 213th overall in 1988. Wow. All right, this is a good one. Dave Manson, Josh Manson's dad, longtime defenseman in the NHL. This is him with Chicago. Very, very good player, very tough player. And, here we go. Dave Manson in 1991 with the Chicago Blackhawks played 75 games. He had 29 points and 191 penalty minutes. So, he was a great player. I love Dave Manson. Great D-man back in the day. Defensive defenseman especially. Ulf Dahlin. we've seen a lot of him in these card packs. He was in a bunch of them in the last card stream that we did. Here's another one with the Minnesota North Stars again. Really solid player there. Let's see. Tony Herkak. I've never even heard of this guy. He's with the Quebec Nordiques. Really don't know much about him. I don't even know if I'm saying his name correctly. Herkak, I think. Herkach. Not 100% sure. Don't really know anything about him. That's cool. Hey, Patrick Sundstrom. Really good player back in the day. 90s player for sure. Sundstrom here with the New Jersey Devils. That's really cool. And last but not least, Tim Kerr with the Philadelphia Flyers. So we got a Tim Kerr card here, which is pretty sweet. So he was in the league for quite a while. So that does it for that pack, guys. Hang on here. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do the O-Pee-Chee one next. Let's see what's in this. I'm gonna do the O-Pee-Chee one next. Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna try something here. I want to see if this loads. It's not. Probably because I'm in the middle of streaming. All right, I'll just go back and look at that after. Hang on. Maybe I can add it from here. No. That's not what I'm looking for. All right. Anyway, we'll move on to the next pack here. So let's see. O-Pee-Chee, 1991-92 here, and feeling the front of this, I'm pretty sure it still has the gum in it. From 1991-92, I'm pretty sure it still has the gum in it. So let's get this open. I'll try not to completely destroy the packaging here. Oh boy, it certainly does still have the gum in it. It's literally stuck to the front card. You guys want to see bubblegum from 1992? There you go. 1992 bubblegum right here, still in the card pack. It's also broken, which I'm not surprised, but so honestly, the fact that it even lasted this long, kind of makes you wonder about what kind of preservatives are in it. There's gum from 1992 still in the pack, and it looks normal. Again, if we hit 1.5K tonight, I will chew that. No, I made that. No, Brandon said if we hit 1.5K subscribers tonight, I chew the gum. But I don't think we're hitting 1.5K tonight. That's very, very unlikely to happen in my opinion. All right. No, I'm not chewing the yeah, I'm not chewing the gum unless we hit 1.5 tonight. And let's see. Now we are, well, as of right now, we are 31 subscribers away as of right now from, at least according to my count, we are 31 subscribers away from 1.5K right now. So again, I doubt that's going to happen in one night, especially without games going on, but we'll see. All right, here we go. The O-Pee-Chee pack from 91-92. First card, Central Red Army team. Wow. This a Super Series Red Army, so Soviet Union team. From 90-91. That's really, really cool. You don't see stuff like that every day. So that's pretty awesome. We got Grant Jennings here with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So There's a Grant Jennings card. I don't really know much about him. And yeah, well, he's a defenseman, but definitely did not put up a whole lot of points or anything like that. All right, here we go. This is an interesting one. This is somebody that you guys all probably know, Nick Kyprios. Obviously, he's had a pretty long NHL career. He was kind of a tough guy, but you know, he could chip in offensively, but he certainly was known for being a fighter. And now he's obviously known as one of the insiders around the NHL, and he does break news from time to time. So Nick Kyprios, that's pretty cool. Here we go. Wow, this is sweet. It's a O-Pee-Chee top prospect card, and it's John LeClair with the Montreal Canadiens. So John LeClair obviously went on to have a spectacular NHL career. But this is when he was still very, very young, and with the Montreal Canadiens, it's a top prospect card. He only played 10 games in 90-91, so that doesn't even really count as a rookie season. So the next year was probably his actual full rookie season. But John LeClair went on to be a spectacular player, specifically with the Philadelphia Flyers. He's very, very well known for being a part of some of those great late 90s Flyers teams. Danton Cole with the Winnipeg Jets here. So another guy that I don't know a whole lot about, but really cool card nonetheless. Danton Cole with the classic Winnipeg Jets, the original Jets. Hey, Transportation Land, thanks for stopping in and watching. Really appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate the stop in. Remember to hit that like button. Those likes really go a long way in helping the channel and getting more people in here. So I really appreciate that. But let's see. Neil Sheehy with the Washington Capitals, another player I really don't know anything about. Wow, pretty big penalty minute numbers, though. Defenseman as well. Played with the Flames as well as the Capitals. Hey, Toronto Maple Leafs, Maple Leaf fans. Peter Ing, goaltender with the Montreal. Why do I always mess up Montreal and Toronto? Toronto Maple Leafs. Montreal was John LeClair. What am I talking about? Let's see. He played 56 games in 90-91. Had a 3.84 goals against average. So that's not great. But for back then, I mean, numbers were different back then. Dave Barr, right wing with the Detroit Red Wings. He was a somewhat well-known player back in the day, Dave Barr. Had some 20-goal seasons with the Red Wings. Hey, welcome back, Grayson. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming back and watching. Always great to have you here. Hey, Denny Savard. Denny Savard here with the Canadiens. Obviously an all-time underrated player. Dennis Savard is an all-time underrated player in the NHL. I mean, between Chicago and Montreal, I mean, multiple 100-point seasons, just really, really good, skilled player, and doesn't really get talked about as like an all-time great, but he really, really is. And then lastly, for the Minnesota North Stars, and I love these green North Stars jerseys. The colors are just fantastic. The jerseys are great. Doug Smale, left winger for them, had some pretty good years goal scoring wise. Multiple 20-goal seasons, a 30-goal season in there. Doug Smale, left winger for them. So that takes care of the O-Pee-Chee pack. So that's really cool. You don't have a hockey team, Grayson, and you got to pick one. You got to pick one when hockey comes back. So let's see. We've got these NHL Pro Set cards here. These are the what am I trying to say? The ones that are in French. These are the packs that are in French. And then we got a couple more scores from 1990. Am I a big Pats fan? Oh yeah. Yep, football is my number 2 sport, and I am very much a huge Patriots fan. Absolutely, John. 100%. All right, so let's do these pro sets first. Um, 1991-92, and the cards are going to be in French, so I'm not going to be able to read them because I don't speak French at all. But I will be able to say the name at least. Let's see what we got. These French ones, I have a few of these, and they're really cool. That package opened a little cleaner. Oh, you love the Caps? All right, then the Caps are your team then, Grayson. You got to stick with your hometown team. Let's see. Kurt Giles with the Minnesota North Stars here. Defenseman. So that's pretty cool. Not really, don't know much about him, but that's awesome nonetheless. Frederick Olofsson, Winnipeg Jets card here. So Frederick Olofsson, he was a defenseman as well. Right shot D-man, it looks like. Doug Brown with the New Jersey Devils. So now we got, hey, it's all good, Grayson. No problem. Doug Brown here with the Devils. So, you know, pretty decent, decent card for sure there. Hey, here we go. Phil Housley, one of the greatest offensive defensemen of all time in NHL history. Phil Housley with the Winnipeg Jets. So after playing for so long in Buffalo, he goes to the Winnipeg Jets, and this is him in Winnipeg. So that's definitely the top card of this pack so far. Gino Cavallini, another random name from the 90s that I do know. Gino Cavallini, not really sure why I know about him, but it's just like one of those random hockey players whose name I've heard. And obviously a pretty cool name too, Gino Cavallini. So, yeah, pretty memorable. Wow, here's somebody I know nothing about. I don't even know if I'm going to say his name right. Yevis Racine with the Detroit Red Wings here. Don't really know anything about him, but that's really cool. I hope I said his name right. Yevis Racine. Pat LaFontaine, here we go. It's an all-star card. He was obviously with the New York Islanders at this time, but here's Patty LaFontaine as in the all-star jersey. Or no. Yes, no. The game, all right, I saw Chicago. I'm like, what? No, he was with the Islanders. The all-star game that year was in Chicago. So that's why there's a Blackhawks logo by where it says all-star game. But he was on the Islanders, obviously. I was like, wait a second, what? No, I was right. It's the Islanders. I was right. Hey, another pretty well-known player here, Jeff Courtnall. He certainly had a good NHL career. Hey, Best of Hockey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it as always. Jeff Courtnall with the Canucks. Very good player, good career. Oh, wow. Awesome card here. Chris Chelios with the Chicago Blackhawks. So, you know, Chelios went on, you know, had a spectacular NHL career, obviously, and played in the league well into his 40s, which is obviously really, really cool. Another awesome one. Wow, this pack is getting good here. Martin Gelinas had a great NHL career, a very long NHL career. This is obviously very early on in it. But Martin Gelinas had a very long and solid NHL career. Dave Ellett, Toronto Maple Leafs again. I'm going to do that every time now. Toronto Maple Leafs, Dave Ellett again. Let's see, he's a defenseman. Another Tony Herkach card, or Herkach. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. Don't really know much about him, but Quebec Nordiques. And then he's got a Sharks logo here, so I assume when the Sharks came into the league, he probably ended up on the, what am I trying to say? Jesus. Going to the Sharks during the expansion, when they expanded. Oh, wow. That's wild. Hey, all right, here we go. Cloudbot's finally going to work now. I was waiting. That was what I was checking. I'm like, why isn't Cloudbot working? But I guess Cloudbot finally wants to work now, 40 minutes into the stream. it, whatever. I'm glad it's finally working. That I set that up today when I got home from work. This stream, I'll probably be done about 9:30, 9:15, 9:30 HTH. I've got 3 packs left, and I'm going to chat for a little bit. So probably 9:15, 9:30, I'll be done. And I won't go more than an hour and a half tonight, John, for sure. Definitely going to cut it at that. It really didn't take that long. Pretty much all I had to do was go through or turn on CloudBot and then set the timer. It's under timer on Streamlab. There's mod tools, there's commands, there's timer, there's games, there's like all different stuff that you can set up. All I was interested in was getting it so that it would periodically put, you know, the like Twitter and Discord and subscribe and stuff like that in the chat. So that's under timer, and I just had to type it out. It took like, you know, maybe 15 minutes to set up, and then you have to make Streamlabs a mod on your channel, and as long as it has mod status, apparently it works. So I was kind of waiting for it to pop up because it's set to do it like every 15-20 minutes, and it didn't do it obviously until 40 minutes into the stream, but now it seems to be working. We'll see if it continues to work properly. I hope it does. And then yeah, it works. You know, it's just, instead of me having to say it, I thought it would be cool to just have it come up in the chat rather than me talking about it and interrupting the stream. It only took like 15 minutes to set up though. Brian Mullen from the New York Rangers also looks like he ended up in San Jose when they expanded. Oh, really? So, Grayson, you're from DC, but now you live in Tampa, and you're a Caps fan, and they get mad. Lightning fans get mad when you're wearing your Caps jersey. That's pretty funny. So, here's Brian Mullen. That's a cool one. Here's wow, 2 awesome ones to end it. Steve Yzerman, all-time great Detroit Red Wings. Stevie Y, and Paul Coffey with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Obviously, he played for Edmonton, then he played for Pittsburgh. Just absolutely awesome 2 cards there to finish this one off. So there were some really, really good ones in that pro set for sure. Some really spectacular big name players. We're going to try the other pro set now. And this one opened very nicely as well. Hopefully I don't ruin it at the end here. That one opened very cleanly. I like it. Yeah, makes sense, Grayson. I got you, man. All right, so another pro set here from 1991-92, so same year as the last set. Bob Rouse with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So any Maple Leaf fans in the chat, here you go, another Leaf. Yes, THG, I've set up the Streamlabs bot just to drop stuff, you know, in the Twitter, Discord. There's supposed to be a like and subscribe message that it does as well, although it hasn't done it yet. I'm not entirely, I just set it up today, so I don't even know if it's like working properly or not, but hopefully it continues to drop the stuff when it's supposed to in the chat. Here we go. Ken Danico, very good longtime defenseman for the New Jersey Devils, very defensive defenseman, but very well known. So Ken Danico, great card there for sure. Hey, Mike McPhee, what a mustache. Montreal Canadiens, what a mustache on Mike McPhee there. Obviously, pretty good player for the Canadiens for quite a long time. So that's a really cool card. Yeah, that's all it's done so far, THG. There's a couple others it's supposed to be doing, but it hasn't done it yet. So, hey, there we go. Just as we were talking about it, there's the Streamlabs bot coming in clutch. Vincent Raindeau. I'm not exactly sure how you say that. Don't really know this player, but obviously he was a St. Louis Blues goaltender here. Yeah, he was a goalie in St. Louis for a while. So Vincent Raindeau. Eric Weinrich, I know I've got, or Weinrich, Weinrich. I don't know if he says it the German way or if he says it the Americanized way, but I know I've gotten his cards before in different packs. That's cool. James Patrick with the New York Rangers. So Firestrike's not here tonight, unfortunately, but I know he'd like some of these Rangers cards for sure. But here's James Patrick. He had some really good years with the Rangers. Dean Evison. He's another guy that I've definitely gotten his cards before. Again, beautiful Hartford Whalers jerseys. And he was a center for them. You just turn it on in Streamlabs, Connor Viva. You literally just go to in Streamlabs. You just click on CloudBot and then turn it on, and then you type what you want it to say, and it will do it. Todd Krygier, don't really know anything about him either. Another Hartford Whaler here. Yeah, don't know much about him, but here he is, his card. Hey, another great one. Denny Savard again. This is an all-star card, so obviously that's really cool. He was such a great player for the Blackhawks and the Canadiens. Yeah, everything about the Whalers jerseys were beautiful, THG. They were awesome. Darren Turcotte, another all-star card. Darren Turcotte, who played for the Rangers, and Alex Turcotte's dad. Here he is as an all-star in 1990-91, I believe. Stéphane Lebeau, another Lebeau card with the Montreal Canadiens. Obviously not surprising, given the French last name that he played for the Canadiens. Well, not even the French last name, the French name. But Stéphane Lebeau there. Hey, here we go. Brett Hull, Hart Trophy. Brett Hull Hart Trophy card. So obviously that's really, really cool. He was such a spectacular goal scorer and spectacular player for so many years. Another all-star card. Wow, we got a bunch of all-star cards in this pack. Vincent Damphousse, Toronto Maple Leaf. He's an all-star in 1990-91, so that's a really cool card as well. What is this? Wow, this is a picture. I can't even read it. I don't know what it is. I think it's Toronto from, like, it looks like probably the 30s. I know it's hard to see on the screen. This looks like it's a picture from probably like the 30s. No, oh, there is a date on it. 1926. Wow, this is a photo from, I believe, Toronto in 1926. That's wild. That's really, really cool. Oh, and we close it out. Oh God, we close it out with a Ray Bourque Bruins card. Absolutely incredible. Really, really awesome. Obviously, Ray Bourque's one of the best defensemen of all time in the NHL, and just wow. Closing out the card pack with a Ray Bourque. That's fantastic. So that finishes this one up. So we've got a couple left. I'm going to grab a drink first. Ooh. Bobby/Brett Hull or Gordy and Mark Howe. Who would win 2v2? I'm going with the Hulls in that one, THG. I think the Hulls would probably win that. Yes, another Vincent Damphousse Leaf card, Brandon. Absolutely. So we got two left. We've done 5 out of the 7 packs. We've got 2 left. They are both Score Premier Edition 1990 NHL cards. So there's 15 in each. Yeah, Grayson, I don't know. Obviously, with the way things are in the world today, traveling is a little tough. But I would love to go to Tampa, and I'd love to see a Lightning game down in Tampa. That'd be really, really cool. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get down there, man. But I would definitely be down to go to Tampa and definitely be down to see a Lightning game in Tampa. That'd be sick. Hey, Anthony's here. What's going on, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it as always. All right, I'm going to try and get this one open. And I ripped it. All right, whatever. These score ones are really hard to get open without ripping. The pro set ones really opened quite easily. These ones not so much. But hey, what's going on? Wilson's channel. What's going on? Really appreciate you being here as always. Thank you so much. Appreciate the like really means a lot. Remember to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're just going through some new hockey cards here. And then we're going to chat for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to be done about 9:15, 9:30 tonight. But we got a couple more packs to go, starting with this one, John Tonelli with the LA Kings. Left winger, 1990, LA Kings. Obviously, he's an Islanders legend. This was later in his career. Yeah, I figured it was Jason, but I was just gonna use. I like to use whatever your YouTube name is, just so that the other people in the chat know who I'm talking about. I did assume that this was Jason Wilson, who's been on the channel before, certainly many times. But really appreciate you stopping in, and appreciate the like as well as always. So John Tonelli there, after a very long and successful career with the New York Islanders, ended up with the LA Kings towards the end, and really cool card, obviously a great player. Wow, that's interesting, Grayson. That is weird. Rangers, Islanders, and Caps all in the same family. Honestly, no, THG, I don't think that many of the away jerseys are bad. I actually like a lot of them. Some of them I like more than their home jerseys. Like the Predators, I like the away jersey more than their home jersey. Vegas, I like the away white jersey more than their gray home jersey. The Oilers, I absolutely like their away jersey more than their home jersey. I really don't think the aways are that bad. Some of them I actually like more. Guy Carbonneau, here we go. Guy Carbonneau, obviously with the Montreal Canadiens. Very, very good defensive center for a long, long time in the NHL. Bruce Driver, defenseman for the New Jersey Devils. So we got a Bruce Driver card here. 53 points in 75 games in 89-90 with New Jersey. Pretty good for a D-man, to say the least. Paul Coffey, another Paul Coffey card. So this is the second Pittsburgh Penguins Paul Coffey card that I've gotten. Obviously, he's a fantastic offensive defenseman, one of the best in NHL history. Oh, really, Grayson? That's cool that you got to go to that game. That's awesome. Hey, a Gil Perreault Hall of Famer card. Wow. Hall of Famer, class of 1990, Gil Perreault. And this is the Hall of Fame card. Obviously, Buffalo Sabres legend from the 70s and 80s. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I would love a Yager or Brodeur rookie card in the pack, to say the least. Mark Messier Hart Trophy. Mark Messier Hart Trophy in this pack. So in the last pack, we had a Brett Hull Hart Trophy. Now we've got a Mark Messier Hart Trophy card. Obviously, he was still with the Edmonton Oilers at this point. Wayne Gretzky, a 1990 season leader. Wayne Gretzky led the league in assists. Surprise, surprise. But that's a really cool Gretzky card that I don't have. So I've got plenty of Gretzky cards. I've never gotten a season leader card though, so that's really cool. Yeah, that was tough, Brandon, that person had to go and do that. But I mean, The sad part is there's people that will do that, and you can't control other people on the internet, and obviously that really sucks. Wow, another Hall of Famer card. This one, Boston and Toronto defenseman Fern Flaman. So really cool. That's a throwback player who played looks like in the 40s and 50s. So that's really cool. Oh, here we go. 1990 first team All-Star Luc Robitaille. Luc Robitaille, legendary Los Angeles King. Obviously a really awesome card here. Great player. Bob Essensa, goaltender, Winnipeg. All-Star rookie team. Bob Essensa. He's gone on to become a goalie coach in the NHL, so that's obviously really cool. He was the all-rookie team in 1990. Michel Goulet, here we go, French name to say the least, with the Chicago Blackhawks. Honestly, surprised it's not with surprised he's not with the Nordiques or Canadians. He did play for the Nordiques, but he's with the Blackhawks in this card, obviously, and he was a left winger. John Cullen, Pittsburgh Penguins player, very good Pittsburgh Penguins player. Had a 92-point season in 89-90 in 72 games. Obviously, really cool card there. Part of those spectacular Pittsburgh teams with Mario Lemieux and all the others. Craig Willanen. Craig Willanen here, Quebec Nordiques defenseman. Also played for the Devils. Hey, Bradley, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Coming here from Sal and HTH. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for stopping in. And we're just going through some hockey card packs here. Then we're going to chat for a little bit. And I think HTH is going to be streaming later. So I'll definitely be in his stream tonight as well. But that's awesome. Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. Aaron Broughton, left wing for the Minnesota North Stars. I don't know why I almost screwed his name up, but yeah, Minnesota. And Kevin Lowe, newly minted Hall of Famer. Whether or not he's actually belongs in the Hall of Fame or not, up for debate. But he did play with Gretzky and the Oilers on some fantastic Stanley Cup winning teams. So here's Kevin Lowe, defenseman for Edmonton. Very successful NHL career. I'm sorry to hear that, Grayson. Hey, Eddie's here. What's going on, Eddie? Welcome to the stream. Remember to hit that like button, guys. And please subscribe if you are new and happen to be watching. Really appreciate you all being here. Remember to, like and subscribe, obviously. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. We've got one pack left. We've been going for about an hour here. We got one pack left. And of course it rips. I cannot open these without ripping them. They are tough. Oh, wow. We got some good ones in this one, though. So 15 cards, final one, 1990 Score Premier Edition. Let's see what we got. Well, we got another card of Vincent Rindeau, that goaltender that I didn't know anything about, and I don't think anyone else has. St. Louis Blues goalie. We got another one of his cards in one of the earlier packs. Let's put it here. My NHL team is the Boston Bruins, but this is a channel for all teams, all 31 teams, the entire NHL. But I personally am a Bruins fan. Obviously, you know, they're my number one team. But I do this channel. Yeah, I can't open them right, Brandon, at all. They're just ripping. But I do this channel for the entire NHL, and I cover the whole league. So we got a lot of fans from pretty much all teams on this channel at this point. It's really cool. Speaking of Bruins, here we go. Cam Neely, first Cam Neely card that we've got, which is obviously absolutely awesome to have. It looks like the Streamlabs bot is working correctly now, so that's really cool. Just added that in today, and I also added the subscribe in Twitter, obviously in the corner. That's new as well. Just slowly trying to just keep improving this channel, making slight adjustments here and there, and adding little things here and there to make things better. And obviously, once we go back, to having games and streaming during games and stuff, and hopefully having like 50, 60 people in the chat at a time again, and the channel really starts to pick up again. I really want to, make sure that everything's top notch and the absolute best that it can be for you guys. Because let me tell you, I think things are going to get really, really awesome in these playoffs when we finally get hockey back. And there's going to be a lot of people watching and a lot going on. And from what the schedule looks like, it's going to be straight hockey, like all afternoon, all night, every day, which is going to be insane. Obviously, I'm definitely going to have to miss some games because of work. Games at noontime, like I'm going to be at work for those, but I will be trying to stream as much as I can, maybe grab an afternoon game here or there, like a 2 o'clock or a 4 o'clock afternoon game. Definitely going to be doing night games as much as I can. So, really, really excited for hockey to get back, and I think this channel is really going to start growing at a very high rate again once we do get games in the playoffs and things actually happening. Bob Carpenter, another Bruins card. Bobby Carpenter with Boston. He had some really good years with the Bruins, and then he got hurt, and his career really went downhill after that. But he was a promising young player back in the day. Peter Zezel, another guy I really don't know at all. Zezel, I'm not exactly sure how you say that, but here he is with the St. Louis Blues. Pretty good player, too. 72 points. Hey, I just got this card. Whoa, another one. This is like... Wait, these are the same. I just got 3 of the same cards in a row from the last pack in this pack. Mark Messier Hart Memorial Trophy. Wayne Gretzky, 1990 season leader in assists. And Hall of Fame Fern Flaman, however you say it, defenseman for the Bruins and Maple Leafs. 3 in a row in the exact same order as the last pack, and the 3 same cards as the last pack. So that's interesting. Obviously, these were mass-produced, and they were just, put out there. So I'm not exactly surprised. But it's just random and weird that you would get 3 cards exactly the same in the exact same order as the last pack. That's really, 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 really cool. Hey, it's all good, Leafs Forever. No problem. Thanks for stopping in at all. Really, really appreciate it. As always. All right, let's finish this up. Whoa, okay, here we go. We got a goals against average season leader card here. Goals against average season leader card. We've got Patrick Waugh and Mike Liut with the Washington Capitals. So Waugh with the Canadiens and Mike Liut, I'm not sure exactly how you say that. But with Washington, they both finished the year with a 2.53 goals against average. And that was good for best in the league. So that's really, really cool, obviously. Another Stéphane Lebeau card. I don't know where these Stéphane Lebeau cards keep coming from, but we got another Stéphane Lebeau here. So also obviously with the Montreal Canadiens. So that's like the 3rd or 4th one of his cards that I've pulled today. Hey, thanks, Leafs Forever. Really appreciate it. Yeah, always looking to make little upgrades here and there whenever I can, and really getting ready to try and have things as top-notch as possible when the playoffs start and hockey does come back. Because obviously things are going to get crazy on the channel again when hockey does come back. Walt Podubny, New Jersey Devils player. So really, really cool name, obviously. Don't really know much about him, but that's a really cool name. Walt Podubny. Stefan Beauregard, goaltender for the Winnipeg Jets. Stefan Beauregard. Looks like he was a backup goalie. That's really, really cool. Reggie Lemlin, Bruins goaltender, Bruins legend, Reggie Lemlin here. He was a really good goalie back in the 80s and 90s for sure. The doubt? No, he does not. THG. It's not. It's a regular mustache. Paul Fenton. Here we go. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Paul Fenton with also the Winnipeg Jets. I don't know why it doesn't want to. The white is reflecting badly. Hey, Kate, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome. We're just going through some hockey cards here. That I just got. A subscriber sent them to me. It's really, really cool. Ron Sutter with the Philadelphia Flyers. Obviously, a lot of Sutters in the NHL. Ron was a pretty good one. And, finish it off with Yari Curry. Yari Curry, Edmonton Oilers, obviously. This is right before he ended up with the LA Kings with Gretzky. Great Curry card there, of course. Did I get Pens ones? Yes, I got, let me go back and look through. I got quite a few Pens ones. I know I got 2 Paul Coffeys. I got a Ron Francis. I got 2 Paul Coffeys. I got a Ron Francis. I got a John Cullen. I'm trying to think. I know I got a Yager one at some point. Let me look. Uh-oh. Dropped that one. That's no good. Don't want to damage these. They're brand new. Yeah, I got a all-rookie team. I got an all-rookie team. Jaromir Jagr card. Yeah, Brody, stop being sus in the chat. This isn't that kind of stream. You're on the wrong website. Let's see. I know I got some others. There were no Pens in that one, I don't think. Here's one of the Paul Coffeys. I got a Paul Coffey here, which was really, really good. Obviously, an all-time great D-man. I think that was the only Pens card in this pack. Yes. So, let me see. I know some of the others had... I know I got another Coffey at some point, and I know I got a Ron Francis. Oh, I got a Scott Young as well. Not as well known of a player, but here's another Penguins card, Scott Young. Neil Broughton. And the Ron Francis card was in the same one. So Kate, there's my Ron Francis. Camera does not want to focus, but hey, Livin' LaBarbara, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very much appreciated. Remember to hit that like button, guys, and please subscribe if you're new. Really, really helps the channel a lot and is very much appreciated. Kate asked me about Penguins cards, so I'm going through these packs I just opened looking for Pens. So that's what we're doing right now. We have opened all of them. There's been some very, very good cards in these. A lot of fun to open. Grant Jennings, also a Pittsburgh Penguin here. And I'm missing, I definitely haven't looked at a few of the packs. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this one is the one I haven't looked at yet. Because I know I got John Cullen. Here's the John Cullen card, and the other Paul Coffey must be in this pack as well. So here's the John Cullen one. Obviously great. And I'm assuming this pack has Coffey, the second Coffey that I got. And it does. Paul Coffey, second card as well. So that's really, really cool. Eat the gum? No, I am not at, Brandon, I'm not at 1,500 yet. If I hit 1.5K tonight, I would eat the gum. But I am at hey, we just hit 1.47. So we're 30 away from 1,500 on the subs on the channel. We are 30 subs away from 1.5K. So thank you guys all so much. Really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. The fact that this channel is continuing to grow when hockey isn't even on, and it's not even like it's off season either. We don't have the draft. We don't have free agency. We don't have trades. Like, it's not like off season stuff is going on either. There's really not a whole lot other than, you know, the planning for when the playoffs come back. There's not really anything else going on, and this channel continues to grow and get even bigger, and that's all thanks to you guys. So really, really appreciate that, guys. I can't thank you enough, and I can't imagine how great it's going to be when hockey does come back, and we can start, you know, streaming games again, and just, I think this channel is going to grow a lot when hockey comes back, hopefully. So thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. And huge shout out to Maddie. Maddie is a subscriber and a mod on this channel. He couldn't be here tonight because he has a baseball game. But he was the one who sent me all of these cards. They showed up at my house the day after my birthday on July 1st. I got them in the mail, and it's been awesome to open these and look at all these different players. And I really can't thank Maddie enough. So I really, really appreciate that. Oh yeah, THG, I hope so, man. I really hope that playoffs just are. Remember Stream Week? I mean, if you guys were here for Stream Week, how could you forget? But we were pulling numbers during Stream Week, and that was regular season hockey. But we were pulling numbers in those streams. I feel like the playoffs are going to be like Stream Week, but for 2 straight months, or maybe even better, maybe even bigger and better than Stream Week. So I really can't wait. And you guys, it's such a great community that we have here. And I mean, it's awesome to have you all become a part of it. And you know, some of you have been on this channel, you know, since I was under 100 subscribers. Some of you may have just joined this channel a day or two ago, or even a couple weeks ago, and are very new to it. But you've all become part of what makes this community so great. And it's a really, really good group that we have here. And, you know, obviously, I hope that continues. And like Brandon says in the chat, can't wait for the trolls. Yeah, this is going to be my first playoffs. This is going to be my first playoffs over 1K subs. So I'm sure that there's even more attention on the channel, even more chance for spam and trolls and other things like that to come in the chat. But that's why I'm going to continue adding mods. As the channel gets bigger and bigger, I'm going to continue adding mods, because I need to make sure that I have enough moderators in the stream every night to where they can deal with the trolls and the spam and that kind of stuff, and then I don't have to. And then I can just focus on the game and stuff like that. So then the channel continues to grow, and I really, really appreciate it. Rye Guy's here. What's going on, Rye Guy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very much appreciated. I'm probably gonna go for another I'm probably going to go for another 10 to 15 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to be done with this stream. We've opened all the packs, all 7 of them. Got some really, really cool cards, of course, and absolutely, really, really appreciate it from Maddie getting these cards sent to me. It was fantastic, and glad I could open them in front of all of you and just, you know, continuing to grow here. Hey, Streamlabs bot is working. Let's go. Just put that in this afternoon and it's working. Let's go. I might make some adjustments on it as far as how often it posts stuff and whatnot, but I just wanted to try it out and make sure it worked, and it seems to be working pretty well. So that's awesome. Hey, Leafs Forever's back. Kate has baseball cards. That's really cool. I do have quite a few old baseball cards as well. That's really cool. I have cards from baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. Obviously, hockey is my favorite, and I have more of hockey than, excuse me, anything else. But I've got a lot of football, baseball, and basketball as well up in my room from when I was a kid. When I was younger, I used to get cards all the time for Christmas and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've never really called. I was never like fully a collector or anything like that. I was just a kid that loved sports, and I got a lot of cards over the years, and I still have all of them. I haven't gotten rid of anything, and now I continue to get more and keep bringing more hockey stuff in, and then I get to share it with all of you, which is really really awesome. As of course, so. Let's see here. Yeah, we are at 1 point. I don't know. YouTube will probably take some subs away over the next couple days because they always do. Not really sure why, but they always do. But as of right now, we are at 1.47K subscribers. So we are 30 people away from 10 or what 10K. Yeah, okay. I wish. We are 30 people away from 1.5K. So 1,500, and that is when I will be adding a new set of 4 mods. So if you want to be a mod, just be active on the channel. I take into account how long the person's been here, how active they are currently on the channel, and if I think they're going to do a good job. If you're someone that comes in and trolls or starts problems in the chat, then I'm obviously not going to make you mod. So you got to be someone that's going to do a good job. And someone who's active on the channel. But when I get to 1.5K, I'm adding 4 new mods because I'm going to keep adding mods as this channel gets bigger and bigger. So, there are some people I'm already thinking right now who are certainly on mod watch. I don't have a full mod watch list like HTH does. I kind of just keep it in my head and just kind of think about people who are really active, and those people are around the night that I add mods. I always do it during a stream. If they're around that night and they're a part of that stream, then I ask, anyone who wants to be a mod, put your, say it in the chat, and it all comes in at once, and I'll pick 4 people from that group. So it'll be really cool. Hey, Gabby Oates is here. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. It's very, very much appreciated. I know we got a lot of HTH crew coming in here. That's awesome. I love seeing, people that are a part of HTH's community as well, and are also a part of this one. It's awesome to have you here. There's a lot of crossover. I think John has done so much for my channel and just supporting me and helping me, and I try to be on his channel as much as I can and support him as well. And there's a lot of people are part of both communities, and it's really really cool. So great to have you here. Really really awesome. And we've got a really good growing community here that it's a lot of fun to be a part of, and can't thank you guys enough for that. So we'll probably chat for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm probably going to hop off and end the stream. Does anyone know for sure, is John going live later? He goes live. I mean, he goes live every night, so I'm assuming that he's going live later. But let's see. Yeah, all right. So he's going live. So honestly, I'll end this stream, and then I'll be in HGH's chat as soon as I can. I'll be there, and obviously trying to give him as much support as well. Yeah, Streamlabs bot is working. Let's go. I am pumped. I don't have to shout out the Discord anymore. I don't have to say like and subscribe as much. I don't have to shout out the Twitter. Streamlabs bot's taking care of the work for me and just keeping it all in the chat. So that allows me to focus on what we're talking about, or when there's actual games going on, the game and all of that. So that's really cool. Just set that up today. Really happy that it's working. Discord, Twitter, merch store, like and subscribe. Streamlabs bot is taking care of it all. So pumped for that. Not in THG. Not. I don't believe unless the dono is through. Unless the dono is through Streamlabs, which I'm not exactly sure. I think I could. I think connect a PayPal to Streamlabs and then it could go through that, but I'm really not sure how to do that. I'm just sticking with YouTube for the donos, and I have the widget set up anyway, where Streamlabs won't do it or the widget on screen will take care of the dono stuff and subscriber stuff. Streamlabs in the chat is just doing like the links to social medias and like and subscribe and stuff like that. Hey, NHL Hockey News Reports, let's go. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it, as always. Great to have you on the channel. All right, so HTH is going live at around 9:30, so I'm going to sign off here probably in the next, like, 5 minutes or so, and I'm sure most of you will be hopping over to HTH. I will be hopping over to HTH, so obviously that's... we can still chat in the chat there and stuff. That'll be really good. And Willow's here. Hey, let's go. Willow in the house. Willow in the house. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much. As always, great to have you here. Yeah, no, it's all good, THG. It's not a stupid question. I'm literally just learning how to do half this stuff. I'm literally just learning how to do half of this stuff. Like, I have to watch videos and tutorials on how to do it. I don't really know much of anything about being good at Streamlabs or anything. How many did I have? No, only one tonight. This isn't a real hype stream or anything like that. Only one tonight, Willow. Hey, we hit 20 likes. Damn, hey, 20 likes hype. Let's go. This was, you know, a pretty chill, low-key stream, so I'm honestly kind of surprised we hit 20, but that's awesome. So thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you all for subscribing. Hey, it's all good, Brandon. I certainly understand. I stayed at, because HGH did Omegle last night. I stayed up till like almost 2 in the morning watching that. And then I got up this morning at like 8 o'clock to go to work, and I was just like, oh god, I should not have stayed up that late. But that Omegle stream was electric last night. So huge shout out to HGH for his streams are always top notch, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'll be hopping over to his stream as soon as it starts, guys. But we'll just hang out here and chat for another few minutes, and then I know he's going live at like 9:30, so I'll definitely hop over there for that. We went through all the card packs. We got quite a few awesome cards. I'll try and point out some of the favorite ones. We obviously went through a lot of the Penguins. I got Ron Francis, Paul Coffey, John Cullen, Jaromir Jagr. Hey, Titanium Strong, what's going on? Welcome, man. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really awesome, as always. Let's go. Yeah, John from HCH got the dub last night, got the snap. So, huge shout out for that, of course. Yeah, we got the Red Army card. That was really cool. We got Yari Curry here. Let's see. Any other, like, I know I have Ray Bork. Got a Ray Bork card right here, which was really good. All-time great defenseman. I got a couple of Vincent Damphousse when he was with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Brett Hull Hart Trophy card when he won the Hart Trophy. Got a couple Denny Savard, really underrated player over the years. I'm trying to keep track of like where I'm putting all these. These are the O-Pee-Chee. Denny Savard again, really good one. Who else? There was another good one. Oh, John LeClaire top prospect card when he was a rookie in the NHL. So that's obviously awesome. He went on to have a great career. And here's the Red Army card that THG is talking about. It's a Central Red Army team from 1990-91 Super Series. So that's really cool. I mean, Soviet Union doesn't even exist anymore. Patrick Sundstrom. That's a really cool card. Patrick Sundstrom with the Devils. Hey, TJ, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Dave Manson. Guys, Josh Manson's father. Dave Manson. That's really cool. Great, tough defenseman. Adam Graves before the New York Rangers when he was with the Edmonton Oilers. Hey, that's awesome, Willow. You had a book fair. Vincent Damphousse actually in the Toronto jersey, not the All-Star jersey in this one. Dominic Hasek, top prospect card when he was with the Chicago Blackhawks. And the Ron Francis Penguins card I talked about. So really cool. Paul Coffey. I got a couple of Paul Coffeys. Steve Yzerman. Stevie Y card. That's really cool. Trying to any other like standouts. Chris Chelios, Chicago Blackhawks. Obviously a spectacular D-man for such a long time. Pat LaFontaine All-Star card. There were some really good ones in these packs. So again, huge shout out to Maddie, subscriber Maddie and Mod for sending me those in the mail. Really, really appreciate it. Can't thank him enough for that. With that, I'm going to end this one and definitely be hopping over to HGH's stream as soon as it starts. So please hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I believe we just hit 1.47K subscribers, but I'm sure YouTube will take some away. But hopefully we get back to 1.7K really, really soon. Definitely, yeah, hit that like button, drop that like, subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Obviously, I'll be streaming again next week at some point. And then once games start, I'm going to be streaming a lot, obviously, if we actually get playoff hockey. But, yeah, this was a very laid-back, chill stream. It gets a lot crazier when games are going on, obviously. But it was fun and really, really... Really appreciate all you guys being here. Hey, Pro Gamers, let's go. Welcome, man. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. Really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, tonight was a good night. We looked at some cards and we had some fun. And now we can hop over to HGH. So, with that, I'm going to sign off for the night. And hopefully we'll be talking to you guys soon. And have a great night, guys. And I'm sure I'll be seeing most of you in Hot Take Hockey's chat in just a couple minutes.